In this video, I'm going to show you how to add products onto your store. Something like this, where you've got fertile chicken eggs and a little description over here where you can select. Because you'd rather have one solid product as opposed to many different individual chicken eggs that's going to make people struggle to purchase. So this is how it works. I've gone ahead and created them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you from scratch. You can choose from the pre-made attributes. So we will say, let's create chicken eggs. Let's label it as chicken eggs. And then what you'll do is you'll type in, for instance, Borsfelder. You'll put this thing over here, this line, this vertical line, it's called a pipe. You put that in, and then you put your next terms. So essentially you're creating, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 attributes. You need to select use as variation. And then if you want to add a new one, you might say add. Let's call it, what can we think of off the bat? Animal feed. You will say something like pig, put a pipe, cattle, chicken, maybe goat, sheep, and maybe duck. There's many more, I'm sure, but I'll leave it like that. And then I can either submit that or I can continue to go across to variations. Right, now if we want to select animal feed, we can select animal feed. The reason that is the case is because we're using this as a variation and we're using chicken eggs as a variation. Let's go across there again. So animal feed's there. You can select your animal feed here. And you can do many different things here. So don't play too much with this stuff. If you don't want this to be the case and you're not selling animal feed, all you need to do is go to animal feed and say no longer using as a variation. We go across to variations. It seems that this is not reading it. Okay, let's put that across. Try it this time. Let's see. It says it's not active. So let's try doing, let's leave it simple for now. We're gonna do chicken eggs. Go to variations. And over here you can select Borsfelder. You can then select Black Australorp, then Brahmas, and you put your Porch-Cook. Click over here. This is enabled. Unfortunately, the HTML isn't rendering correctly. Maybe that'll work. There we go. So enable this. It's not a virtual product. Maybe you've got a certain amount of eggs that you stock. You can select that over here, and you can put your stock quantity over here. You can also then put back orders. So you can allow this. And a back order is essentially, you know that you are going to have access to eggs in the future. So people can order them, and when your store policies say 7 days delivery, you know that you'll have enough to supply them within 7 days. So the regular price for a Borsfelder is R6 over there. That's been selected. I'm not going to say manage stock. I'm going to say on back order. I'm then going to close that up and open up the Black Australorp. Let's just do this, maybe it'll help. There. Some reason it's something with my browser that's causing this issue, but you can enable it here. Your price for a black Australorp is R8. It's on back order or in stock, whichever suits your need. And you can actually put an image in here. There's a little button over here that you can select, and you can upload files. That's how you'll do that. Let's close that for now. Go down to Brahmas, do the same sort of thing. Just pull this and it pulls itself into place. Brahmas are 15. There we go. They're in stock, they're on back order, so that just means that people have to order them in advance. So your potchkukuk is also on back order, and the price for a potchkukuk is R8. Alright, there we go. We can then say submit. That's busy loading all of these pieces of information into the database. And that's been successfully published. So let's go and view it. You can either click the eye to view, or you can click view. There we go. So you've got a price range from R6 to R15. You get a cash back of about 30 cents. So your Bosvelder over here is R6. Black Australorps R8. Brahmas are 15. Potchkukuk is 8. Now, did you notice that this image didn't change at all? What you need to do is, let's say, go get a Bosvelder. Let's go and download a Bosvelder image. Borsveld. Here's a nice store. Ah, this is a lovely place where we can buy chickens. Let's have a look at the price of these guys. Fertile eggs are R8. Day olds are R12. So if you want to compete with a big guy like this who's got Bosveld.co.za, you probably want to come in with a lower price. Right. Delivery per kilometer is R12 excluding VAT, and there's SAA cargo. So this is your sort of competitor. This guy really won't compete with you for very long if you're selling online on GroSpace, because, well, you have to phone in and you have to order slow and manual like it used to be back in the day. Nowadays, you've got GroSpace, and unfortunately, they don't have any images. So I've got a great Bosveld chicken, but if you've got your own imagery, you need to put that through. So we'll just put, let's say, this is from Kenya. Let's use the Zimbabwean image. In fact, this is actually such a lovely image. Actually, you know what, screw it. This one's lovely. Just taking some time to load. Ah, that's because it's on Facebook. Let's copy this one. Let's say save image to downloads. We then want the Black Australorp chicken. Images. Let's get this one over here. Just make sure it's not a South African one. Yeah, it's a .com, so it's probably not a South African one. Save image to downloads. Potchkukuk chicken. Let's see, uner.co.za. It's in fact going to open that in a new link. Gumtree, Poultry Club. Everyone seems to love this chicken. And the reason is that this is actually not a poch cook. It's called a, what is this thing called? It's like a Pennsylvania, I'll get it for you now. Let's go and do this like this. So we can say media library. It's a Plymouth Rock chicken. So I've already got one of those images. Let's go and visit this site quickly. You've got the Highline, prices, page for availability, 30%. Dales are 18 Rand for your Highline. Okay. Poch cook. These are already, this is a good lead. So I would take this if I was you selling eggs, and I'd go and contact these guys and get them online. Let's go across here. So you've got your Brahmas. We've got the Borsvelder, Black Oshlop. We haven't got the Brahmas yet. Brahma chicken. Oh, lovely. There we go. Jeepers, these are really big chickens. Let's just grab this one over here. This is a great image here. It kind of looks like it's been photoshopped. So I don't like that. That's got a watermark. Roy's Farm, that looks great. So let's save image to downloads. All right, now that that's been done. Right, we've got this now set up. Now, let's go back over here and now upload our files. So we've got a couple of files, Brahma, Ostrolop. Even from this point, I would rename these files with your company name. Something like this. So I would put GroSpace Poch Cook. And Plymouth Rock. So I'm just going to do the same thing here. Brahma, so Brahma chicken. Copy that. Paste that in. I'm going to actually say get rid of that. Just write there Black Ostrolop. Borsveld hen. Same story here. Okay. That's great. So we're going to say select. What were we selecting for? I think it was for the cook. Yeah, the Poch cook there. That one's been done. Let's do the Brahma. Just arrange this nicely. Upload image. No, we've got it here. We've got a Brahma here. And let's go to Black Ostrolop. And then finally the Borsvelder. Which is this one here. Select that. And just make sure to add a quick description. So buy fertile chicken eggs here. These looking for chicken eggs. Make sure that it's fertile chicken eggs. Select all of that. And then make it bold. We have high quality and value for money fertile chicken eggs. We also deliver within 7 days of your online purchase. I would say you probably want to link to a couple of posts. So I'd say like how to start a chicken in South Africa. And you want to be turning all of that into a heading 1, and then link this across to how to start. Scroll down a bit and it should pop up how to start chicken farm in South Africa. That's a good one. And if you're looking to start a farm for chickens in South Africa, make sure to click the heading above. And you can write many more if you'd like, but for now I'm going to leave it as that. Alright, that's simple enough. Okay, that is your feature image. That's what's going to stay there. You've now making sure to just check that you've got your categories correct. So I've done farming, livestock, poultry, chickens, and then fertile eggs. And that's about it. You might want to just put your fertile chicken eggs, South Africa, and just separate them with a comma. And then you might want to just say the names that you've got. So I'm just going to paste that in there. Bosvelder. And then don't put a price, obviously, because what's going to end up happening is you're going to change your price in the future, and then this is going to still be there. Okay, so just put a comma. And once you've got this right, you will essentially have an ongoing sustainable business that you run whilst you're doing your other job, your day job. And you just need to send out a couple of WhatsApps with your link. Maybe you do a bit of marketing on Facebook, just popping a couple of links up there, and you'll start earning money, and you'll earn money very fast as long as you just put up a couple of links and communicate with the people nicely that are your leads. This is a business that a 16-year-old kid can run from their phone.